First step is to disconnect the top from the legs. So this one, we can do it. But if your table, you cannot do that to your table, you need to remember that you have to cover the edge with a tape and make sure that the tape is all around. So when you start working, you will see how to do it. So now I'm going to disconnect this one from the legs. So now I just took away the board from the legs. It just was a few screws to screw the bolts, to bolt them out and screw them off. So now it's ready. I'm gonna take it outside to sand it with 120 sanding machine. So the sanding will be, I have to sand it rough. That's an 80. I'm not sanding it very smooth and nice. I'm using 80 grip. So I will sand it to make it rough, to accept the epoxy color, to hold on the surface. Because if I put the epoxy on a surface like this, very nice and shiny and silky, it will fall down after a while. So I will sand it and I'll keep sanding it until it gets very rough like this. So when I put the epoxy, it will grip or hold in the surface. Okay? So I'll finish sanding all of this and then I will show you what I'm going to do. So I just did finish sanding everything. It's ready. It's the surface is not smooth anymore. It's rough. So I'm gonna, you can find in the stores ready mix epoxy color. You don't need to use the normal epoxy that we use to make river tables or something. It's ready and the amount is done. You just put this in this and blend it with you blend it for like 3-4 minutes continuously by a drill or by hand. It's up to you, but by hand it will take like 5-6 minutes because you need to make sure that you did everything perfect. And after that I'm gonna use a sponge. This is a roller, but it is a sponge. It's not hair, so it will not no possibility to the hair to sit in the epoxy or for it to lose some hair and it will hold on in the epoxy. So I'm gonna put this one in here. Of course, I will start blending on this one, so I will not have any marks or something on the surface before I start. It's clean, it's ready. You just wait until I start and then I'll show you how I'm working on it. Of course, when we work with epoxy, we have to have something to isolate the skin from the epoxy because the epoxy is some kind of glue. So this is the most important part in the job. It's not easy to take it away. It takes too much work. Now we're gonna blend this one and this one. So the system is just open them and put them together. And we open this one. You see that when you open it, the box is almost empty. It's because of it's have to have ready for this second amount. And we open this one. See, it's like a glue. You see? It's somehow a kind of glue. So you need always to handkerchief to protect your hands. So first you need to blend this to make it ready to accept this. Because when you add this one in here, so you have like 45 minutes for it to get hard, so you don't have enough time to blend it perfectly, to make it perfect. So first, you saw when I show you it was crystal, and now it's have a color in it. I think I need to make it a little bit more darker because it's not the color that I want. The color is a little bit light gray, and I don't want it light gray, so I'll make it a little bit darker by adding a couple of black drops. That's enough. That's dark black, so what I have added is more than enough. You see the color now? It's light gray. Now it's getting a little bit more darker. It just will need a couple of more minutes to turn it, and then it will be ready. Stop. Now I'm gonna add the hardener to make it hard so it will work. First I'm gonna put this one over here, and I will move this one there and put this one here. So I have to add it. Make sure that you at least go to the most amount. So don't leave something behind, or it's okay to let go some inside, but as much as you can. So now we're gonna turn it. Now this is the hardener. When you start turning this, you have exactly 45 minutes to work with it. When you finish turning the epoxy or blending it, you need to give it a few minutes to cool down, so the bubbles will come to the surface. I use a heat gun to heat up the bubbles to help to get them out faster. So that's what I do. And now we're gonna start with epoxy. I don't dip this one inside. I just do like this. And go. And come. You only need to make it go everywhere equally the place. And it's like every other paint. You need to do it twice. Of course, first time is to give the surface. Second time is to give the surface a little bit color. Second time it's for making it a little bit darker, the color. When you're working with epoxy, the only thing you need to worry about is making all the surface get the same amount of paint. And don't worry about leveling it or the dots, because it will go away by itself. But just make sure that you are painting on the same direction. Don't go left and right. Get it? Don't paint a line like this and a line like that and a line like that. You don't do that. You just now I'm gonna leave this for a couple of minutes to cool down, for the color to sit and the epoxy to rest on the surface perfectly. And I'm gonna paint the other piece that I'm gonna use for something else in the same color. So I'm gonna paint this one, I'm gonna paint the other one in the time I'm waiting for this, so the epoxy color will not rest and get harder.